This is the story of Leshaan and Nasieku. A story of love, courage, and destiny, born in the heart of Maasai land, under the endless African skies. Leshaan was a young Maasai warrior, tall and strong, with the red shuka wrapped proudly around his shoulders. He was respected in his community for his bravery in herding cattle and protecting his people. Yet, deep inside, his heart longed for something more, a love that would complete him. Nasieku was a beautiful Maasai girl, graceful as the morning sun, with bright beads around her neck that shimmered with every step she took. She was known for her laughter, her kindness, and the way her eyes sparkled like the stars above the savannah. Their paths crossed one evening at the village dance. The warriors beat the drums, the girls sang in harmony, and the moon lit the red earth with silver light. Leshaan's eyes fell on Nasieku as she danced, her shuka swirling in the wind, her smile lighting up the night. His heart pounded like the drums. For days after, Leshaan could not forget her. He would take the cattle to graze in the wide plains, but his mind always drifted to Nasieku. If only, he thought, I could speak my heart to her. One afternoon, fate brought them together at the riverbank, where Nasieku was filling her water gourd. Leshaan, gathering firewood nearby, saw her struggling with the heavy pot. With courage, he approached. "Let me help you, Nasieku," he said softly. She looked up, surprised but smiling. "Thank you, Leshaan. You are kind." From that moment, a bond began to grow. They would meet often, at the grazing fields, at the evening dances, or by the river where the birds sang. They spoke of dreams, of the beauty of their land, and of their hopes for the future. But love in Maasai land is never simple. Tradition demanded that Leshaan prove himself as a true warrior before he could marry. He had to show courage, strength, and responsibility. For Leshaan, this became his greatest test. One night, as the village gathered around the fire, Leshaan finally found the courage to confess his heart. His voice was steady but filled with emotion. "Nasieku," he said, "from the first time I saw you, I knew my heart belonged to you. Your smile is brighter than the sunrise over our land. If the ancestors allow, I want to walk this life with you, not just as friends, but as one." Nasieku's heart beat fast. She had secretly loved him too, but hearing his words made her cheeks glow with warmth. "Leshaan," she whispered, "my heart has been waiting for yours. I will walk with you, through the plains, through the storms, through life." Their love blossomed like the acacia tree in full bloom. Leshaan sang songs for her at night, and Nasieku wove beautiful beadwork for him, each bead telling the story of their love. Of course, there were challenges. Some elders doubted whether Leshaan was ready, others whispered about tradition. But Leshaan faced every test with bravery, proving not just his strength as a warrior but the depth of his love for Nasieku. In the end, their love triumphed. The village gathered, the drums thundered, and the air was filled with songs as Leshaan and Nasieku were blessed in the Maasai way. The young couple stood together, their shukas bright against the red earth, their hands clasped, their eyes full of promise. Today, when the sun sets over Maasai land and the cattle return home, people still tell the story of Leshaan and Nasieku, a story that reminds us all that love, when it is true, is stronger than tradition, stronger than fear, and as eternal as the African sky. Red Heart.